Hello everyone, name's Lane, and I'll be your piano assistant for today's video. Piano isn't necessarily something you can learn on your own. Same can be said of almost any other instrument. Not that you can't teach yourself at all, but if you're a self-taught pianist watching this video, chances are you're not going to know or recognize most of the things I'll be discussing in this video. So here are 4 very important exercises you should know and learn. Number 1 is majors and minors. Number 2 is scales. Number 3 is arpeggios. And number 4 is hand-ins. But before we get into those topics, I'd like to show you a quick tutorial on how to properly sit at the piano. You want to make sure your knees are just under the piano. Also be sure to avoid leaning forward or bending your back a little. Stand up straight so you can see the whole piano. Let's move on. Moving on to majors and minors. Here we have A major, and then we have A minor, B major, B minor. And you're probably wondering, what's the point of this? Well, you see, these majors and minors actually bring us a step closer to being able to come up with music of our own. It's something we hear in music all the time. Not to mention, majors usually sound more hyped up, and minors usually sound more sad and low. Scales. This is where majors and minors become more of an exercise, because let's say we were playing D major scale. You would use your first 3 fingers to play the D major, and then your thumb would sneak under the D, replaying the next D major, and then your pinky will finish out the scale. And then you go backwards. Playing scales with your left hand is a little different from the right hand because of fingering. So you play the first major with your pinky, ring, and index. Start the next one with your thumb, and then your ring finger will fly over the thumb, finishing out the scale. And then you go backwards. Nice. Arpeggios. This exercise is basically a more easier and straightforward version of scales. So let's play E arpeggio, which would go. Now let's try the left hand. Nice. Last but not least, we have hand-ins, which is my personal favorite because there's hundreds of them out there. You see, the way a hand-in works is you play one simple piano exercise, and then you keep playing it over and over again. Every hand-in starts on C, and there's usually no black keys. That's a bar. Anyway, let's start with the most basic one out there, which goes. Now let's play both hands. Nice. Let's try a slightly harder hand-in, one that has more to it. So for this one, the left hand starts on C and the right hand starts on E. But let's start with the left hand. So you play your C as normal, and then play the next C, and then kind of go down like this. Let's begin. Nice. Last hand-in for this video, which is also one of my favorites because it really helps me hit my fingers and wrists. So you start your C, and then A, and then F, go up to A, F again, and then E and G. And then repeat that. Hands together. Also, as you play these hand-ins, you really start to feel the flow and rhythm. Keep discovering new hand-ins and piano exercises, and you'll find it so much easier to learn new songs. And that is everything about piano exercises for this video. If you want to learn more about piano, I highly recommend downloading this app on your phone called Simply Piano. It teaches you things like reading sheet music, piano exercises, etc. It's literally free piano lessons. And with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful or at least interesting, and I will catch you later on.